I'm sitting on a southbound train, staring at the sky. I'm thinking of my childhood, and I'm trying not to cry, while a stranger sleeps against me, and it feels like I'm his wife. The towns and cities flutter past like the pages of my on the baggage rack. It's heavy as can be. I wish that I could find someone who would carry it for me, just to pay it some attention and to handle it with care, because it has been dropped and is in need of some repair. Some things I know, some things I guess, some things I wish that I could learn to express, like the way that I feel as I stare at the sky. And I remember your voice and the sound of goodbye. Or maybe it's the autumn chill, maybe it's the rain, maybe I should wake the stranger and ask him his name. But my eyes, they would betray me, and my words could not defend. No, I must learn to wait my turn before I love again. Some things I know, some things I guess, some things I wish that I could learn to express, like the way I feel as I stare at the sky. And I remember your voice and the sound of goodbye.
He owned a
since last fall, and that smoky conversations come and go. Do I just read between your lines, or could it be this winter wine, so sweet upon my tongue tonight, recalls your tender eyes? And I need more than a whisper, so much more than a whisper. It takes more than a whisper to wake this weary fool. Or give me more than a whisper if you're saying I love you, 'cause it's the whispers I have never understood. Well, it's snowing up in the Northlands. I read your warm words from the plains, while the poets say that I should never be thinking of you this way. They say that I misread your lines, 'cause I've been lonely all my life, and I'm reaching for this silver and leaving my heart out in the fire. And I need more than a whisper, so much more than a whisper. It takes more than a whisper to wake the Carson Valley plain. There lived a young maiden, Darcy Farrow was her name. The daughter of old Dundee, and a fair one was she. The sweetest flower that bloomed o'er the range. She was courted by young Vandermeer, and quite handsome was he, I am to hear. He brought her silver rings and lacy things, and they promised to marry before the snows came that year. But her pony did stumble and she did fall. Her dying touched the hearts of us one and all. Young Vandy in his pain put a bullet in his brain, and we buried them together as the snows began to fall. They sing of Darcy Farrow where the Truckee run stood. They sing of her beauty in Virginia City too. At dusty sundown to her name they drank around, and to young Vandy whose love was true. Where the Walker runs down into the Carson Valley plain, there lived a young maiden, Darcy Farrow was her name. The daughter of old Dundee, and a fair one was she. The sweetest flower that bloomed o'er the range.
And I'd play the Red River Valley, and he'd sit in the kitchen and he'd cry and run his fingers through 70 years of living, and wonder, Lord, has every well I drilled gone dry? We were friends, me and this old man, like desperados waiting for a train. Like desperados waiting for a train.
Well, he's a drifter and a driller of oil wells, and an old school man of the world.
He taught me how to drive his car when he's too drunk to, and he'd wink and give me money for the girls. And our lives was like some old western movie,
like desperados waiting for a train. Like desperados waiting for a train. From the time that I could walk, he'd take me with him
to Bar Cow's Green Frog Cafe.
And there was old men with beer guts and dominoes,
lying about their lives while they played.
And I was just a kid, they all called me sidekick. Like desperados waiting for a train. Just like desperados waiting for a train.
One day I looked
looked up and he was pushing 80. And there was brown tobacco stains all down his chin.
Well, to me, he's one of the heroes of this country. So why is he all dressed up like them old men? Drinking beer and playing Moanin' 42.
Like a desperado waiting for a train. Like a desperado waiting for a train. And then the day before he died, I went to see him. And I was grown and he was almost gone. So we just closed our eyes and dreamed us up a kitchen and sang another verse to that old song. Come on, Jack, the son of a bitch is coming. We're like desperados waiting for a train. Like desperados waiting for a train. Like desperados waiting for a train. Like desperados waiting for a train.
You'll never be the sun turning in the sky, and you won't be the moon above us on a moonlit night, and you won't be the stars in heaven, although they burn so bright. But even on the deepest ocean, you will be the light. You may not always shine as you go barefoot over stone. You might be so long together, or you might walk alone, and you won't find that love comes easy, but that love is always right. So even when the dark clouds gather, you will be the light. And if you lose a part inside, when love turns around on you, leaving the past behind, is knowing you'll do as you always do, holding you blind, keeping you true. You'll never be the sun turning in the sky, and you won't be the moon above us on a moonlit night, and you won't be the stars in heaven, although they burn so bright. But even on the deepest ocean, you will be the light. You will be the light. You will be the light. You see, I love you. Please don't break my heart in two. It's not hard to do, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. And if you say goodbye, then I know that I would cry. Maybe I would die, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. There's no strings upon this heart of mine. It was always yours from the start. Treat me nice, treat me good, treat me like you really should. 'Cause I'm not made of wood, and I don't have a wooden heart. No strings upon this heart of mine. It was always yours from the start. Musetin, zum steht in Haus, du mein Schatz bleibst drin. Treat me nice, treat me good, treat me like you really should. 'Cause I'm not made of wood, and I don't have a wooden heart. Yet so far away from all the things I'd hope to say. We'll have to go unsaid today, perhaps until tomorrow. Your fears have built a wall between our lives and all that loving means. We'll have to go unfelt, it seems, leaving only sorrow. You built your tower strong and tall. Can't you see they got to fall someday? Close your eyes and speak to me of faith and love and destiny. As distant as eternity, standing. The wind blows cold outside your door. It whispers words I've tried before, but you don't hear me anymore. Your pride's just too demanding. You built your tower strong and tall. Can't you see it's gotta fall someday? Coming soon, it's plain. A warm bed just ain't worth the pain. I'm to go and you'll remain with the bitterness we've tasted. A mother's breast and a newborn child, tears and a drunkard's smile. I can't help thinking all the while, babe, their meaning won't be wasted. You built your tower strong and tall. Can't you see it's gotta fall someday? Southern man, you sure are pretty. Got a smile, can steal the city. And Lord, you know you got those sleepy eyes. Alabama, sweet talking baby, calm the heart of a lonely lady. You kept me flying high and believing easy. Dallas in the rain, and I was dreaming. October wind is still blowing. Lord, you know the songs were flowing from a broken-hearted lady by the wayside. Listen to my song. You kept it ringing clean and strong. You held me like an angel to confide in. And I tried to make you whole. And I was dreaming. soft-spoken blues again. Early morning fog is rolling in. Time for leaving. Alabama soft-spoken blues.
And we'd just flown into town, and I wanted them to stop the car so I could get out and go fill up my suitcase with unnecessary plastic objects. But all Woolworth stores are special. They all smell the same. They smell a little bit like popcorn and chewing gum rubbed around on the bottom of a leather-soled shoe. And they all have the same sound. And those that have an elevator in them have a little sound like this. And I've always been asked what that little sound was in this song. And that's what it is. It's the elevator coming up and down in the Woolworth store. Rita was 16 years, hazel eyes and chestnut hair. She made the Woolworth counter shine. And Eddie was a sweet romancer and a darn because of the 5 and dime. And they'd sing, dance a little closer to me. You dance a little closer now, dance a little closer tonight. Dance a little closer to me. It's closing time and love's on sale tonight at this 5 and dime. Now Eddie played the steel guitar and his mama cried 'cause he played in the bars. And he kept young Rita out late at night. So they married up in Abilene, lost a child in Tennessee, and still that love survived. 'Cause they'd sing, dance a little closer to me. They dance a little closer now, dance a little closer tonight. Dance a little closer to me. Eerie closing time, 'cause love's on sale tonight at this 5 and dime. One of the boys in Daddy's band, he took a shine to Rita's hand. So Eddie ran off with the bass man's wife. Oh, but he was back by June, singing a different tune, sporting Miss Rita back by his side. And he sang, dance a little closer to me. Dance a little closer now, dance a little closer tonight. Dance a little closer to me. Hey, it's closing time and love's on sale tonight at this 5 and dime. Eddie traveled with the barroom band till arthritis took his hands. Now he sells insurance on the side. And Rita's got her house to keep. She writes dime store novels of a love so sweet. They dance to the radio late at night. They still sing, dance a little closer to me. Yeah, dance a little closer now, dance a little closer tonight. Dance a little closer to me. Hey, it's closing time and love's on sale tonight at this 5 and dime. Rita was 16 years, hazel eyes.